Focus and also a witch. I was almost kidnapped by a witch. Yes.
What the fuck? All right then. So then Malik, you gotta open it up.
Huh?
You gotta open it up.
Okay. Let's go. Let me know when to go.
Alrighty. 3, 2, 1.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Lost Mafiosos. So today's topic is: do you believe in ghosts or paranormal activities?
Ooh, spooky.
Yeah. So to begin, me personally, I believe in it. I just would say I've never really had any direct experiences with the paranormal, but I do actually believe it exists. I know a lot of people who have had experiences. I'm open to the idea that it may exist. It's just I myself haven't experienced anything. Maybe I'm not attuned to it or something, but I definitely think there's something, another spiritual world out there. And even science can prove it, like with quantum physics and things of that nature. But there's definitely something
going on out
that
there.
we can't see.
You got to think like where does like when people die and stuff like that. Like,
Do they go up? They go down? They stay here?
Yeah. Like, it's really up to like what you believe. And nobody's wrong and stuff like that. Like everyone's right with their beliefs. You believe what you believe. But like, I have personally had experiences, well, not necessarily with ghosts, but with like psychic feelings and things like that.
What do you mean by that?
You guys ever had like psychic feelings? Like for example, like my high school graduation. My grandmother came to visit me. My great grandfather lived with her. And one day, at my graduation dinner, I like had this weird feeling rush over me, and I was like, "Hey, like, I feel like something really bad is about to happen to our family." 2 days later, my grandmother goes home, and my great grandfather died in her arms. Unfortunately, rest in peace, my great grandfather. He was an awesome man, but like that was just such a weird feeling. And I've had that happen before too. Like as after that, where I've had like a feeling days in advance that like something really bad was about to happen, and it ended up happening. Like I just have really weird powers like that. And my mom, whenever we were younger, when me and my sisters were younger, my mom even would go to like psychics and like get read, like
her palms read.
Yeah, and stuff like that. And she was like, your children have like psychic powers and stuff like that. Like they have some sort of abilities. Like my mom has straight up confirmed, like openly said that to us. So it's really weird.
Nice.
But what about you? Have you ever had any experiences with any like paranormal or psychic stuff?
Yeah, I've seen ghosts before. The first time I saw a ghost, just lying. The first time I saw a ghost, it was back in my country. I was probably like 6 years old, and I remember this because it was just such a traumatic experience. We were in the house, and it was my grandma from my mom's side, her sister, my mom, and somebody else. I don't remember who it was. And we were just talking. We were in the backyard, and I don't know where we saw this black shadow, and then got into my grandma. And
But she got possessed?
Yeah, she got possessed.
Like the shadow
Yes.
came for her?
Yes. And I remember her sister and then my mom praying, and we literally saw the black shadow leave her body. And after that, she was like unconscious.
Was she
and then
like lifting up?
Oh no, she wasn't.
Like no
It's not like in the
exorcism type
movies.
stuff.
It's not like
It's
in
not
the
like
movies.
exorcism.
Yes.
Did
No.
Did her eyes roll back?
Yeah, they were like white.
And then she probably didn't remember it,
She doesn't remember what happened. She says that everything was blank. But the next day, she had like a bruise right here, which is where we saw the black shadow attack her, I guess. And then the second time,
Was it like solid black?
It was
or
like a bruise.
Shadow? No. When the shadow was going,
it was like a shadow. It's like the shadow that you have right there on the floor.
It was not
Shadow
like solid
people.
black.
No.
It's not like in the movies.
It's not like Naruto Shikamaru with the.
No.
I don't watch Naruto, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't like that. It's not like in the movies. It's just like a black shadow.
I've seen shadow people whenever I'm doing when I'm tripping really hard. Whenever I would do acid.
Okay, that's because you're on drugs.
No,
That's different, bro. That's different.
That's different.
No, I've literally entered another dimension and could see spirits around me.
But that's because you're on drugs.
Yeah.
But it's still
I
out
was
there.
6 years old. I'm
but it's
not
still out
making
there.
that
You
up.
see that's a little tough, touchy situation because it could be Either
obviously
or.
I wasn't in the right mindset. I was off 3 tabs of acid. Y'all know anything, and off a bunch of other
Never
stuff.
mind. I was about to have your back, but never mind.
No.
But
You were
no.
tripping right there because you were on drugs.
But there is, proof.
Yeah.
Like people do give off a certain spiritual, essence to each other. And I've had instances where, like I said, I was tripping and I could see everyone's spirits and certain colors. And if you know anything about colors actually mean things in the spiritual realm.
I've never done that.
They know.
Sounds
They
like
know.
a good
they know
idea, I
things.
guess.
Like, literally, like I saw the shadow people, and then I saw like cartoon electricity. It was like that around their body, like an aura, and they were different colors, and I could tell.
Like Dragon Ball Z. Super Saiyan.
Kinda, but not to that extent. Not to that like they're powering up. Like no, it was. I could see like an aura around people, and I legit could like come to find out the people that were near me were really, really bad people. And they were doing a lot of bad things. And I didn't know that. I thought they were the best people ever. But when I went into that realm, I could see that energy around them. And it was freaky.
So you have to be on drugs to know who you hang out with.
No. You can definitely get, I definitely believe there is like some spiritual world within our world. I've even woken up with bruises on me. Marks. Yeah. I've been marked, and I've had to clean.
That's just Sammy going.
No, that's not Sammy. No, this was years ago. I've woken up with marks. Like, have you guys ever?
Different bitch.
Have you guys ever had? I mean, this is more like demonic spirits that have come for me before, and things like that. But like, I was sleeping one night back home in Florida, and like, I just got really hot. I keep my AC at 68. You guys know. You guys go to my house. My house is
feels
freezing.
so good. I love it.
I was sleeping. Normal sleep, wasn't on anything. Like I was sober. It wasn't drinking. Wasn't doing nothing. Sober. It was like middle of the week, and I got woke up to this flash of heat, and it was like a stagnant heat just sitting in my house, no airflow or nothing. And I saw a shadow person standing in my doorway.
Whoa.
Would have peed my pants.
Doorway, and then my light started flickering off and on in my house.
No.
And I woke up, and I had 3 marks around my body, bruises on my body. So, like, I know, like
what
this was
you're
a time
saying.
whenever people were like, whenever I was going through a lot and had a lot of enemies, and a lot of these enemies were like, did like, what's it called? What's the
Witchcraft?
Mexican witchcraft? What's it called? Like, starts with
Brujeria?
yes,
Witchcraft?
bro. Like,
Brujeria.
people were doing stuff like that.
Yeah, we do
against me
brujeria in
and
my country
hexing
too.
me and stuff like that.
Black
So I had to
magic.
get my Wiccan friends to come over and cleanse my house and cleanse me and put protection spells on me and stuff like that, because I was getting visited by demons in my sleep. And they were trying to take my soul.
What other encounters have gone through?
Oh yeah,
like your grandma.
Well, it happened again in my grandma's house. Just because the house was pretty old, like it's been in the family for decades,
Oh shit!
and it's still my uncle actually lives there now since we moved here. And the day that my grandma died, it's a thing in my country that the day the person dies is the day of the funeral. When I moved here, I realized that you guys wait a couple of days for that, but we do it like the day,
the same day.
yeah, the same
them
day
to
the
rest.
person passed away. Yeah. We went to a funeral, and then we got back home to her house, and my dad was gonna put me on bed to go to sleep because I was already sleeping. So he like carried me from the car to the bedroom, and when he
How old are you? Were here?
I was 9.
9.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Yeah.
a couple years after.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was putting me down, and we had a closet right in front of the bed, and we didn't have a door. It was just like a curtain. And I saw this little kid open the curtain, and he looked at me. I looked at him. Of course, I got scared, and he could tell I got scared because immediately he went like this, shh, like don't say anything.
hell no.
And I just told my dad, take me out of here. I never said anything until a couple years later that I told my mom about it. But they released me, and they told me that it was because a kid passed away in that.
In their house.
No, I totally
Yeah, it was actually a living room before it became a bedroom because my uncle like
so it was like
made
where
it
the
a
kid
bedroom
played
soon.
and
Remodeled
things
it.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
God damn.
terrifying.
And when I moved
You see,
here,
like in scary thing. No, I was just off topic. In scary things scenarios like that, like possessed kids and all that, or
Spirits.
Yeah, kid related. It's more like scary.
No, you
Like,
can
that freaks me
tell the energy. Like I could feel
A
that
shift.
he wasn't gonna hurt me. That he was not gonna do anything bad to me.
More just curious.
Yes,
so
he
he was
probably
just
just
chilling.
wanted to play or something. Because we actually had a friend that had a kid, like a ghost.
So he probably was there
In
like,
her-
you guys got a game here?
Got games on your phone?
You guys got Uno here. That the kid used to play with her kids, and she was totally okay with it because he wasn't gonna hurt them. Like you can feel the energy that they can't hurt you, or they're not trying to hurt you.
And you can definitely feel a shift whenever some paranormal stuff is coming or spiritual things
Oh,
are
yeah.
happening around you. Feel a shift around you. And you know, it's crazy. You know, there's a lot out there that needs to be
Yeah,
found out about it. But I think they're making a lot of good progress in trying to figure out things like this.
people don't really believe in ghosts just because they're like, oh, if I don't believe in it, they're not gonna come to me. Like,
Yeah, that's me.
It is
That's literally me.
true in some
Yeah,
way.
because it's like I'm like for example, you do like every time like we will like hang out and all that. The group of friends were like, yo, let's bust out the Ouija board. And I'm like, fuck what?
Jose not going for it.
Yeah, I'm like,
you know,
dude. Same thing like
low-key.
with Malik, the squad wanted to go, like the boys going to go like
haunted hospital or
a haunted hospital, a warehouse, wherever.
I'm down to go.
And make a film out of it. And I'm like, dude, man, as soon as I hear something, I'm throwing the camera and I'm dipping
screaming
out.
like a little girl.
Yeah, fuck that.
Then you're not driving that day.
I think it'll be a good opportunity though, just for us to like.
Hell yeah, I'm
explore
driving. I'm grabbing
Be fun.
Just
the
to
car and leading you
experience.
guys.
flashlights.
I mean, I'm down for the experience. That way, you know, I can be like, okay, I did it, you know?
And you know what's crazy about like where we live? Like we live in Georgia. Like this is the heart of the South. Do you know how much history is around
Oh,
here?
yeah.
Oh, if you go to Roswell, you can definitely experience
Oh, no,
some of
yeah.
the, you know,
Oh yeah.
just
there's stuff
because there is so
everywhere.
many people that die in Roswell. Like they have this little plaza where they have like a sign and it says like, oh, a lot of people die here because of the war, yada yada yada, which is something that I didn't know.
I mean, look at all the superstitions around Lake Lanier.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
Like that's
I live
crazy.
by
Like,
Lake Lanier.
Like we went to the
Everybody
lake
keep
for my
dying.
birthday on a boat, and like a bunch of people would not get in that water because of all the superstitions.
Oh hell no, I'll get in the
I
water.
like to swim, man. I didn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I die, I die. It's okay.
Damn, bro.
True.
No, yeah. Haunted stuff like that. Even scary movies, I stay away from it.
Well, then come to my house because there is a lady that cries at night, but I'm the only one who can hear her. And
No!
she opens the doors too.
What?
Well, you
Jesse's
haven't
possessed.
spent the night at my new house, but yeah. And actually last night my mom came in my bedroom and my lights were already off because I was about to go to sleep, and I told her, why didn't you shut the door like after you came in? And she was like, I closed the door. I was like, no, you didn't. It's open. And then she got up and it was open. I was like, see, I felt that the door was open. Yeah. See,
No.
next time you want to get drunk at my house, think about it twice.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Nah, dude.
let's
That's
just
crazy, dude.
Close this one out for us, really.
Yeah, we're pretty much.
All right. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Thank you guys for having me a second time. I don't know what else to say.
You know, Malik.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Any
guys
special
can
words,
just
Malik?
like-
Man.
You guys can just like, subscribe, and share. Like I said, follow us on Instagram. Mafiosos.
Mafiosos.
What's going on, man? We came back from lunch and
Mafiosos. And then, like I said, subscribe, share with your friends and family, and then
Comment.
Yeah.
like,
Comment.
subscribe.
Get that algorithm up.
see you in the comments. Peace.
Peace. I cannot fucking say
Yes.
that shit. Like, comment.
Los mafiosos.